Is freedom of choice actually an illusion? And what does this have anything to do with you, me, or all of our families? I bring this question up because there's 11 companies that control everything in the consumer product space. And you may have seen this diagram before, maybe you haven't. The point is I'm going to walk through some very basic information and then tell you what you can do about it personally that I've done and thousands of others have done. So some of the names you see on your screen are the only market players in most of the consumer products, if not all of the consumer product space, that control everything from household cleaners to bottled waters to products we use on our children and our floors filled with toxins and are designed to kill us literally. Now, let me give you a little bit of information as to why this relates to you and how it pertains to each one of us and what we can do about it. Do you realize, as of 2020, an average household of 4 spends roughly $830 on housekeeping supplies alone that are going into the pockets of all of these companies? Regardless of which brand you think it's going to, they all roll up to one of these parent companies. And by the same token, on average of $200 is spent on perfumes and cosmetics, and that's probably on the low end for a household of 4. The same household of 4 spends roughly $100, again on the low end, for non-prescription vitamins and things of this nature. So what does that equal? You add all those numbers up, you're at over $2,000 for a household of 4 annually that goes right into the pockets of these big companies every single year. And you've been doing it, I've been doing it my entire life. So why does this matter? What is this about? So this video and this movement, we are a large group of patriots started from grassroots that are making a significant effort to take the power away from these people and put it back in the hands of us, we the people. Remember, we the people, as in our Constitution of the United States, which we've strayed so far from. So we are part of a large grassroots movement. There are several of us who've been on the ground doing this. This is actually one of the first podcast videos I've done to begin the movement, but I wanted to get my name and voice out in front of you folks so you know who you're talking to. You can put a face with the name and then help you begin to understand what we can each do to begin changing this dynamic in this equation. When we vote with our dollars, that's the only way these folks pay attention and we make real change. So also wanted to give a couple of recommendations here as we move along, as well as what each of us are going to do, and mention that we are, again, associated with some of the bigger names out there that some of you may heard in terms of grassroots movement, specifically the Patriot Street Fighter. He's been instrumental in setting off this movement, and we joined this group as a result of interacting with that Patriot movement. So let's talk about what this is about. This is about making a switch away from these companies to an all-natural, 100% organic production company right here in the United States. They've been producing millions of products for years and years. They just don't advertise. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. And the really interesting thing is that most people's first objection to switching to natural products, especially ones they're not familiar with seeing the brand names that you see on your screen, is that first off, they're too expensive, right? I've been in that boat for as long as you have. And let me tell you, the first thing I notice is that these products are equally priced, if not cheaper, than the brand names you see on your screen, at a far, far lower risk to your health, your children's health, and the longevity of essentially your family. So this is all about the term economic warfare, where we vote with our dollars to begin making a lasting change, and that's our goal, is to begin helping people like you and myself and all of our families switch out of using these products to a fully integrated manufacturing company right here in the United States, and to begin buying and servicing this company with our dollars. All of their products are independently lab tested. They have all of the science to back their results, not the science that we hear on CNN. They're all non-toxic materials. They have industry patents behind all of the delivery systems and medications that they do offer in the household products. It's simply an amazing offer, and I strongly encourage you to reach out, and we'll get you connected, get you plugged in, and you can sign up for literally as low as $1. $1, not even a third of the cup of 1 cup of coffee today. So thank you, everybody, for your time. We look forward to speaking to you. Please fill out the contact form below, and we'll be in touch as soon as possible.